I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's Collective Tarot Love reading. Now I have your cards ready. I am going to deep dive and explain in detail by way of the cards what's going on with both you and your person. And also, Collective, I just want to add what's going on around you. Alright, so let's go. Let's do this. I'm just going to add these up properly. 17. Yeah. Alright, Collective, you're coming in with the Empress card. Now, normally when I talk about the Empress card, I come in with requirements to be the Empress. However, here in your reading, what it's talking about, Collective, is that there's requirements to get to know you. Okay? Now, in terms of yourself here, Collective, what it's talking about here is that you have to use your discernment. You cannot go back to a past way of behaving, a past way of thinking, an outdated belief system, or a past program or cycle here. When you do go towards people, you may need to be straight up and you need to speak your truth. You need to let your intentions be known here, Collective, as to what you are wanting. Here, what I mean there is you're going to have to come in with specifics here, Collective. Okay? Friendship, coffee, that kind of thing here. Don't get carried away by the way in which these people are going to treat you, the way in which these people are going to come towards you here in your reading. Now, because of that, Collective, you are single, you are stable, and you got shit together. That's what it's saying. This is why these people are coming in, as well as your person. Okay? All right. So let's go. Let's keep going, Now you're coming in with Lovers here, Collective. Now in the past, what I'm picking up here in your reading is that your person went in another direction. They had a certain perception here, Collective. They had a bit of an understanding, and I will carry on and explain that understanding here, Collective. Now the truth has come in, and the truth here, Collective, is that they made the wrong decision. This is what it talks about. Now, because of the way in which your person treated you in the past, there was nothing left for you to do here but to move forward, to move on. And part of that moving on here, Collective, what it's telling me here is that you worked on you. You know the truth about you. You know the truth about oneself here, Collective. You know the truth about one's reality. This is what it's talking about. So yes, your person went in another direction. They chose to go that way, Collective. And so you were left with just yourself, and you were left with working on yourself here. Now this is why you're coming in with Lovers. Now what this talks about here, Collective, is that you have choices. But like I said in the beginning here, in terms of the Empress, you need to use your discernment. Because what I'm picking up here, Collective, is that these options that are coming towards you, this new beginning in love, you do have Lovers, and it is coming in as a choice here, Collective. They see you as a temptation, and I will explain that further. Now, the truth that's coming in is by way of your person here, Collective. They now know who you are. They now see you for your true worth here, Collective. Yeah. And now it's causing your person a hell of a lot of regret. And what it talks about here, collective, is that this person, your person, wants to come back in here, okay, and take the control back. Here in your reading, control. All right, I'm going to keep going. Now you're coming in with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is about you here, collective. Now's not the time to slip back. Now's not the time to go back here, to go back to a past cycle of patterns and habits and toxic behavior. This is what it's saying. And yes, you are going to get pulled back into that. So you need to dig deep is what it talks about here in your reading. Okay? Because you need to show an element of discipline is what this reading is talking about. When you come up with any kind of obstacle or challenge here, collective, you have to use or you have to remember what you went through in the past here in past relationships. This is what it's also talking about here in order to use your discernment here. You're going to have to pick up on subtle clues is what it talks about. All right, collective? That's what I'm getting. See, you want to move forward. You want to move forward here, collective. This is what it's also talking about here. However, what it also talks about here, collective, is that you may be thinking to yourself to move forward is to go out dating here. Just want to be clear with that, collective, because what it talks about there is that you're going to take your past pain, hurt, and fear into the next relationship. That's why I'm saying here, don't go back to a past. Don't slip back. That's really important. The Nine of Wands here, collective. You have to keep going, and the keep going here, collective, is to be you here. That's what it's talking about. Now, you are coming in with the Knight of Cups here, collective. And so what it talks about here in your reading is that you're going to have to once again use your discernment, your wisdom here, so that you make that conscious effort to change here. When you go dating is what I'm getting. This has to be done correct. And I spoke about that. You need to be honest. You need to let your intentions be known here. When you're coming, when it's about this Knight of Cups, because what it talks about here, collective, is that even when you go out dating here, collective, okay, you have to be sure and clear about what you are wanting. What do you want to know here? Where do you want to take it? And making sure here, collective, that when you do go out on these dates that you are quite balanced within yourself here. You're not thinking of a past person. You're not thinking of a past relationship here. And when you go out dating, there is no judgment, blame, reacting, or resentment here, collective. When you do take this action, because it needs to be done correct is what I'm getting. All right, let's keep going here. Now you're coming in with the Seven of Swords, and what the Seven of Swords is talking about here, collective, is your person and the way in which they treated you in the past here, but not only you, but others. What it also talks about here, collective, is why they treated you that way. And what it talks about here in your reading is that they gave other people the control by listening to other people, by following other people here, collective, okay? But what you've got to understand here is that your person had a certain tie to the past, to that cycle here. Now, what it also talks about here in your reading is that your person is quite envious of you at this point in time. Now, this envy has the control over your person, and it's doing your person's head in here, collective. You know, for your person, it's coming in with as the mental health and well-being. So let's keep going here, collective. Now you're coming in with the devil card, all right, collective. And so what the devil card is talking about here is that the devil card is going to bring in a tower moment for both you and your person. Now, what I'm going to say here, collective, and I spoke about it before, is make sure your intentions are known. What are your reasons for doing what you are doing here? It's not about judgment, resentment, reaction here, collective, or blaming your person for the way in which they treated you in the past. I just want to make sure that you're well aware of that here, collective, because that could bring in this tower moment. Now, what it also talks about here, collective, what I'm getting is that, like I said, you can't go back to a past way of doing it. You can't go back to a past cycle. If you've come out of a past cycle and you've been working on yourself here, collective, what it's telling me here in your reading is that you could very well go back to a past cycle. This is what it talks about. I just want to be clear here, okay? Now, what is also going on with the devil card here, collective, is your person. Like I said, they do not like the idea that you are going to be dating. Yes, of course, they are going to come in with the tower moment, but why is that coming in for your person? Is because they want to. Well, what it's telling me here, collective, is that your person here, well, they're kind of envious if you ask me. They know that you're a temptation. They know that here in your reading. They're envious. This has the control. And this is actually taking up all your person's mind space here, collective. They're thinking it's all about you and what are you up to. Now you're coming in with the Ace of Swords, and what it talks about here, once again here, collective, is that your person is holding on to fear. This is what it talks about here in your reading, because of the way in which you were doing things here, collective. You never gave up. You're still moving on. You're still moving forward here. This is love and kindness. This is what it talks about here in your reading, which is why your person, see, what it's telling me here in your reading is that your person loves you. They know you and they don't want to give up. However, because of their past actions here, collective, there was nothing left for you to do. What were you going to do here? What it talks about here in your reading is that you're not waiting for your person here. You want to move forward and you have the opportunity to do that. The Eight of Swords here, collective. Now you're coming in with the King of Swords here, collective, and what it talks about here in your reading is that your person, their emotions, I'm coming in with mental health and well-being here. This person is not, it's not sitting well for this person here. More than stressed here, collective, but they're not showing you. This is what it's also talking about here in your reading. Your person is in their ego, because in their mind here, collective, what they finally realize here is that you're their counterpart and they don't want anybody else to have you here. But more importantly here, collective, your person has been put in their place. That's the best way I can describe it here. So the way in which they treated you in the past here, collective, they're going through it. But with this King of Swords, they don't know how to say it. They don't know how to express it here, collective. And because they're not doing that, they're coming in with this deception and envy. They're coming in with the fear here, collective. All right? And what it also talks about here, collective, is that this person doesn't know how or doesn't want to be accountable or be responsible for what happened in the past. It's almost, well, what it talks about here in your reading for your person, this King of Swords, how I'm just thinking on how I'm going to say this, collective. Yeah, of course, they're being put in their place here, but more importantly here, collective, they have to take ownership for what they have done. And that too is in your person's headspace here. They know that they've missed an opportunity here. They're feeling like they have missed an opportunity with you here, collective, and that feeling here is putting your person in their place. I don't know how else to say it. They watch you. They definitely watch you here, collective. Now you're coming in with the Ace of Wands, and so what the Ace of Wands is talking about here, collective, is that this is something your person does not want to face. This is something your person does not want to know. All right? And that's the truth here in your reading, because they are passionate about you. They love you here. They know they went in another direction. Okay? They know that. But what's surprising in your person here, collective, is the way in which you took it and what you did with that. Okay? Because you've got a lot of swords on your board here, collective, and what it's talking about here in your reading is this person, the King of Swords, they don't know how to deal with it. That's what I'm getting here. Not the same way in which you dealt with it here, collective. They don't have that inner strength. At this point in time, collective, yeah, there's envy, it's anger, it's aggression here, it's judgment, it's blaming, being resentful here, collective, reacting. That has the control when it comes to your person. And it is bringing in a terrible moment for your person. That's what I'm getting. Okay? Now you're coming in with the Knight of Swords. And so what this talks about here, collective, is that your person is watching you. They are watching you strive here, build, regain your strength here, collective, because now you are the star. Your person had choices, of course. In the past, your person had choices. All right? Now you are the choice. You're the one that this person chooses, yet they don't know how to tell you here, collective. They don't want you to go out with anybody. That's for real here, collective. The choice is up to you here. They know you have your own free will here in your reading. Okay? Now you're coming in with the Nine of Swords. And so what the Nine of Swords is talking about here, collective, well, this is you. There was nothing else left for you to do. What were you going to do? Okay, collective, but to face your own fear, learn more about yourself here to come out of the Nine of Swords. because this was a cycle that you were in when it came to your person. Now you have a new cycle, is what it talks about here, collective, coming in with the Empress. And this is doing your person's head in here, because now they're in this cycle, the Nine of Swords, where they constantly worry. And like I said, they're constantly thinking of you. What are you doing? Where are you? It's coming in like that with this Nine of Swords here, collective. Who are you with here in your reading? Okay, I am going to leave it there, collective. All right. All right. Join us in the Facebook group. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye.